Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the Toucan Gamer and welcome back to the channel. We are here in Euro Truck Simulator and this is our beautiful Iveco Active Stralis. Now in the last episode we bought this lovely second-hand truck and took a short job just from Dover to Canterbury. So where are we going to go in today's episode? Well, I've been having a quick look at the job market. And there is one down in Dover. No, it's in Folkestone that I think is quite interesting. Taking some luxury SUVs to Luxembourg. I think that'll be quite an interesting journey. 7.5 hours, 11 tonnes of cars. Need to be quite careful because they're fragile. Normal delivery and they're obviously high value cargo. So I think that is the job we are going to take. So obviously, unlike in the last few episodes, I have to drive down to Folkestone. So we'll get on the roads. Now I've decided actually I am going to start skipping more parts of episodes. So when there's not much going on, so we'll get ourselves out of Canterbury and we'll probably cut until we get to Folkestone. So let's get ourselves out. There we go, lovely. Right, okay, we are on the road, so I will see you all in Folkestone. Right, okay, so we're on our way down to Folkestone, but I've realised a bit of an issue. Might not make it in time, because as you see we've got 42 minutes left until we get there, and it expires in 42 minutes, and as we're probably not going to make it through this light sequence, we may have some problems. I'm going, just made that. It will be very close as to whether we actually make it. Needs to be in this lane actually. Yeah, it's looking unlikely, but we weren't ever gonna really get a job from Canterbury. So once we get to Dover, I'll see how much time we've got. If it's really not gonna happen, I'm not even gonna bother going to Folkestone. I'll pull over and yeah, you know what, we're going to pull over in Dover and we're going to find ourselves another job, because I didn't realise quite how close we were to the time expiring. It's a shame. It would have been a good job, go to Luxembourg, we'd have got in 3 different countries. But alas, it's not going to be. But I will see you all when we get to Dover. Okay, right, welcome back to Dover. I've just pulled ourselves up outside of our depot while we look for a new job. So let's see, what do we have coming out of Dover? Lots of Germany. Amsterdam might be interesting, but it's I mean, I wouldn't take that small one to Köln. I would go back to Canterbury and pick up that nice one to Köln, except that expires soon and I don't want to miss it. Folkestone, we're not going to make either of those. So let's have a look, shall we? Interesting. Frankfurt's a big city. That will open up more. There'll be some more jobs on the other side. But I do only have 4 hours until I need to sleep. You know what? I'll make it though. So we try and get rid of this. There we go. So we've got 10 hours and 57 minutes on the journey, and it's from Dover, so we're already in Dover. Taking transmissions to Frankfurt, 14 ton, and yeah, we're gonna go and find our new job. And there you go, it's only 4 minutes away. So let's get ourselves out of here. Might as well stick with me while I'm on the wrong side of the road, because I'm in the UK now. I've been in the UK the whole time. Now, just before I came on here, I was recorded this. I was streaming over on Twitch at obviously the same name, the Toucan Gamer. So if you want to catch me on Twitch, I go live periodically. I don't really have a set schedule like I do for YouTube. Yeah. I was driving in Spain, so very used to driving on the right side of the road as opposed to the left. So that I will need to adjust. Poor for me there. Just pulled out, didn't give way, got away with it. And here we go. Welcome to Walnut Transport or something. Walnut Transport. And yeah, we are taking 14 tons of transmissions to Frankfurt. But yeah, as you can see, we've got 4 hours and 12 minutes until we need to stop. Okay, there we go, and we are taking the ferry across, and this will be our first time on the continent. So having a sip of my coffee, let's go. Should we clear of the... There we go, wonderful. And I am on the left. Well, glad we finally got our loads after what just happened. I would have enjoyed that job to Luxembourg as well, but I suppose actually we're probably not going a million miles away from it. Oh, the light's gone green. I wasn't paying attention there. Yeah, we'll probably end up near Luxembourg. Here we are, coming up towards Dover Docks, Dover Port, whatever you want to call it. White Cliffs Dover on the left and the port on the right. Now from the Cliffs of Dover, on a good nice summer sunny day, you can see the coast of France, like across the 20 odd miles of the coast, which is always nice. Probably see it from Folkestone as well, to be fair. Right, here we go. Get across quickly. Bit of engine braking, make sure we don't go too Yeah, I got myself a bit lost there. I'm more focused on trying to slow down. Okay. Yeah, I'm just made it up. Now we're gonna just coast in. To our beautiful parking spot that will take us across the channel to the continent. Do I have enough beans to get there? I think I do, just about. Excellent. Hour and a half to over to Calais. Yeah, it's not quite the ferry we've ended up on. My favourite port is probably the one in Tórshavn in the Faroe Islands, because you've got two separate boats to take you to either Iceland or Norway or North Scotland. Dover's quite interesting. Calais is a bit. I don't particularly like Calais port in the game. I've not been to. I've only been on the Eurotunnel. Make sure the lights are on as we're coming up to 7 o'clock local time, and somehow we've got more rest time because of the that's interesting. So if I just kept getting the ferry across, I could take that as a rest, I suppose. It'd be quite an expensive one, but would technically work as a rest, I guess. Speeding, James. It just feels awful, this being 19 miles per hour. Like, I just don't see the need for it to be that slow. Maybe like 25 I could get, but 19 just feels so slow as we... I mean, maybe for this bit I get it. But that was between 19 and 13 miles an hour and I was still struggling my way. Speeding again. It's so easy because it's a straight road and I'm doing 19. I will stop complaining at some point, I promise you. Should now get the sign for France. There you go. Love to see it. Welcome to France, everyone. First time on the continent on this channel. Obviously we've been to the European Union, we went to the Republic of Ireland. Okay. Lovely. So we are on the road. Once we get up here. Out as I can, and we'll have to stop. Now I'm going to probably leave you here. If anything interesting happens, obviously we'll cut back, but if not, I'll probably see you when we're when we're about to have our break. So I will catch you all in a moment. Okay, welcome back. We're actually just approaching our first ever land border. Not that not that you have to queue for customs or anything in this one. Not like you do in some of the ones a little bit further south into Europe. Your Serbias and your Greece's and whatnot, and all the ones over in Asia as well. But we are about to leave France. It was a very brief visit. And actually enter into, I believe you're going to Flanders, which is obviously in Belgium. So should just be coming up in a moment here for us. You'll see on my map I've got the French flag, which obviously indicates a border, and there's a Belgian flag behind it. Just going to slow ourselves down because I'm not getting. Oh, it's just the one. When I go past this guy, I presume he was a lot closer to the lorry in front than he actually was. Welcome to Belgium, Vlaanderen, or Flanders as it's known in English. Our fourth independent state of the series, obviously 5 if you include Wales, which is obviously part of the UK. And now we are trucking through Belgium. Obviously we've not actually taken too much time off the clock. Still got just shy of 4 hours until we need to make our rest stop. So I will catch up with you again when we get to our next border, or when indeed we need to stop and have a little rest. So I'll see you all shortly. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, night has really started to come down on us now. We're about an hour and a half away from the German border, which is where we're going to pull up for the night, as this truck's about to try and undertake me, aren't you? Yeah, you are, because you wouldn't let me get over. Well, I'm not letting you get over, mate. I'm sorry. There you go. So yeah, we've not got long left to run for the evening, and then we can, as you can hear, my guy's quite tired. We can pull over and have a little nap. And we shouldn't have any loans to pay tomorrow on Wednesday because of the time we took out our loan. But yeah, been quite a smooth journey so far. Haven't actually gone too far really. Yeah, nothing massive to report apart from that aircraft taking off. We must be near Liège. That's normally where you see aircraft around here, as we're about to cross from Flanders into the province de Liège, which is in Wallonia. Got a couple of miles an hour over the speed limit. Let's bring it back down to 56. Happy days, there we go. I do really want to get over here. Yes, I know I'm tired, we're nearly there. Looks like they had a bit of a fender bender. Maybe a bit more, it was the quarter panel was hanging off, but excuse if you can hear any noise outside. Currently have an ambulance outside my front door, which is not for me, obviously, but yeah, it's quite a noisy road I live on, so being in a block of flats, obviously that could be literally for anybody. Really struggling my way up that hill, but we are on the Ring Liège, apparently. Or is that motorway there? Could quite possibly be. Got 51 minutes until we are over our limit. Definitely don't want to start accruing any fines. We've got a big old 80,000 loan to pay off. Although I'll do a couple more jobs, and then I've realised that I can still, even though I've got this loan, take out the big loan. So I'll probably look at investing in some drivers nice and early, just to try and basically make us some extra passive income. So it's not all on me. I recognise this junction from looking at the map. I am still having that issue where sometimes if you zoom in and out too many times, and it's really an unknown amount of times, but you will just get crashes. So I have unfortunately had a crash on this recording session. Hasn't affected the gameplay at all. There was a little bit I just had to repeat, but that bit was all an off-camera section anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, I do find it a tad frustrating. But there's not a great deal I can do about it. But it appears that our service station is coming up, because I put a note on the map. And you can see it is literally at the border. So let's start slowing it down. Let's get over. Let's pull up here for the night, shall we? And welcome to Germany. Stick the parking brake on and turn off the engine. A little bit close to that other lorry, but it doesn't matter a great deal. That's what I say. Rest place. Ah, rest place. Okay. I will see you all in the morning. There we go. 8:50. Let's get this engine on. Parking brake off. Actually, make sure there's no one behind us. Do they actually come this way, or is it? I don't have to worry too much then, that's perfect. I do have to worry a little bit, they do actually come this way. Come on then. Really close to this. Lovely. And now we're in Germany proper. That was quite tight to get out of. Now we've only got 4 hours to go. So it shouldn't be too difficult. Just follow this coach out. and onto the roads of Germany. There's a first sign I've seen for Frankfurt am Main. North Rhine-Westphalia is the province we're in. And yeah, welcome to Germany. The main country in the base game, without the DLC or without pro mods, really. It's mainly Germany Truck Simulator. And obviously the DLC's been great and they've added a lot to the game, but this is originally where you would drive around. It didn't quite look like this though. I'm not confident going full blast through here. Ourselves back over. Right, on the road again. Anything else to report, I'll obviously come back to you, but otherwise I'll see you all in Frankfurt. Welcome back everyone. Really struggling up this hill, but I thought I'd invite you along for the last 100 miles of my journey. Doing 30 on a dual carriageway, 28 is absolutely criminal, but you know, it's a very steep hill. We're leaving Rheinland-Palatinate, which we crossed off camera, and into Hesse. Get myself up to 40 odd and then I'll jump off the accelerator, let her out or not. Someone got pulled over. I'm going to go for the overtake, but I'm not going to put it off. Yeah, didn't think so. Pull back in. Whee! Knocking my mouse, not a smart idea. God, Germany. What are you doing to me? This truck feels very underpowered for the terrain. I mean, what weight are we again? We're at 14 kilos. Oh, it's 14 tons of fucking 14 kilos. Jesus, 14 tons isn't even that heavy, but it's just very underpowered. It's like a day truck, isn't it? Really, it's not really designed for a long haul trucking. Keep the power up as we go up this hill. We don't lose so much speed. And just let her roll down the hill. Really not enjoying how underpowered this truck is. Obviously it's my own doing, but yeah, it's very, very underpowered. Cruising along nicely now. Not long to go now. 50 miles, so hour and a half. It's pretty easy. This is looking very big city-esque. What on earth is this? Is this like a cruise ship or something that's been turned into an office building? That is nuts. I'm going to stop and take some photos of that. I think I've got a couple of options for my thumbnail. But what is going on here? This way. What on earth is this? Who knows? Is that an actual building in Frankfurt? Because we must be in Frankfurt now. Yeah, we're on the outskirts of Frankfurt, so near Mannheim. I'll have a look, and then I'll give you your answers on a postcard for the next episode. Very, very odd looking building, very peculiar. Still not long to go now, and we've made up a little bit of time on what we was expecting. We've very comfortably going to make it before our time runs out. In hindsight, it's probably a good thing we didn't take the Luxembourg job, because we wouldn't have had time for a rest stop necessarily, and although we did make it to Germany, it would have been very tight as to whether we made it to Luxembourg. I wouldn't have wanted to bet on that. Now, of course, you're going to come underneath me, aren't you? Yeah. Right, looks like we're coming off here, so get off the gas, if you will. Pulling behind Mr. Israeli Fish. It's an interesting logo you got there. Especially a good, I suppose it's the Star of David really, isn't it? Not just for Israel. Still very peculiar, Mr. Fish. I did also see on the map the blip for our delivery. You see, just going round and round. It does certainly appear that way. We are now approaching Frankfurt. Frankfurt am Main. Discovered. Welcome, welcome. And we're getting off here. Pizza house. Love a pizza house right now. That sounds great. Might have to stop off after I drop off to the pizza house. Hit the brakes way too hard there. But we are basically there. See, I was thinking that was Burger King, but it's not. It's a Dom Depot rather. On the map, it looked like a little bit like a Burger King, or as it's probably called in this game, Kurgabing, or something like that. Since we have a pizza house, not far to go now. Just need to get off this red light. And we are turning here. And here we are then. Slowly creeping our way. There we go, lovely, thank you, sir. Right, where do you need me then? Also, I could have definitely come in that way. Don't really know why it didn't tell me to go that way. Still, we know for next time. No, that's not what I wanted. It wants me there. Okay, we shall try. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Okay. What am I getting stuck on? I really... This is tricky. There we go. Easy. Or not. That was incredibly difficult, I can't lie. I really need to work on my parking. But let's detach our trailer. Excellent, job completed. Career is complete 5 jobs in a row in time without taking any damage. Go me. Level up nearly twice. £15,000 added to the prize pot, if you will. And let's get ourselves a level up. I think we take explosives. The ADR training. The transportation of dangerous goods demands well-trained professionals. Use your hard-earned expertise to acquire the following ADR certificates and substantially increase your income. You've got explosives, which is dynamite, fireworks, or ammo. Class 2, which is this one here, is gases. So that's flammable gases such as acetylene, I don't know, or hydrogen. Non-flammable gases including cryogenic gases and liquids such as nitrogen and neon. Poisonous gases like fluorine, chlorine, and hydrogen cyanide. Then class 3 is flammable liquids such as petrol, diesel, kerosene. Class 4 is flammable solids such as magnesium, safety matches, combustible aluminium, or calcium, potassium, dangerous when wet. Then you got toxic and infectious substances such as potassium cyanide, mercuric chloride, or pesticides. And then you've got infectious materials, virus cultures, use needles. And then the last one is corrosive substances such as hydrochloric acid, potassium hydroxide, or sodium hydroxide. So that's basically what we're going to work through to get all of them. You can pick them in any order. I can, if I want, go for this one. I don't really see the point. I think go for 1 first. You're not really going to go through and get class 8 before you get class 1. So that's the one we've picked. So for the next episode, we need to stay in Frankfurt. So what have we got? We've got fresh herbs to Rostock. You've got boric acid to Milan, shock absorbers to Amsterdam, post packages to Valenciennes, positive flowers to Berlin, sandwich panels to Bremerhaven, reservoir tank back to the UK to Hull on a massive ferry. Frankfurt to Stuttgart, that's a nice short one. Then you've got R9, Milan. Yeah, there you go, there's a few more here, just so you can quickly look through them. If anybody has any suggestions, do let me know. But I will see you all in the next episode. Let's get a straightener up. There we go. Let's get a cinematic shot to end the episode. I want to thank you all ever so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you, Tree, for getting in the way. So yeah, thank you very much, and until next time, goodbye.